So students, our today's topic is the application of distribution law in the determination of degree of hydrolysis of different types of salts. So first of all, what is the meaning of hydrolysis? As I think all of you are already aware, hydrolysis means breakdown of a compound or a salt using water is known as hydrolysis. As you can see on the screen, I am just highlighting the text which I am pronouncing. So hydrolysis refers to the breakdown of a salt using water, and hydrolysis is generally studied in terms of hydrolysis constant and degree of hydrolysis. So first of all, what is hydrolysis constant? Hydrolysis constant is defined as the ratio of the molar concentration of the acids and the bases formed by the hydrolysis of the salt to the molar concentration of the unhydrolyzed salt. What is the meaning of hydrolysis constant? For this I am taking an example of salt Ba, and I am hydrolyzing it by using water. You can see I have written the reaction. Ba plus water is in equilibrium with Ha plus BOH. So here salt Ba is changing into Ha, which is acid, and BOH, which is a base. Now if I want to write the equilibrium constant for this reaction, then I can write K would be equal to, now you already know that equilibrium constant is defined as the product of the molar concentration of the products to the molar concentration of the reactants. So in this reaction, on the product side, that is on the right hand side, Ha and BOH are there, whereas on the left hand side Ba and water are there. So I can write K is equal to molar concentration of Ha into molar concentration of BH upon molar concentration of Ba into water concentration. Since the water is present usually in excess or very large quantity, therefore its concentration is taken as practically constant. Hence we can write K into water concentration is equal to Ha concentration into BOH concentration upon Ba concentration. Here Ha concentration is the concentration of the acid formed and BOH is the concentration of the base formed, and Ba concentration is the concentration of the unhydrolyzed salt at equilibrium. So from this equation I can write K into water concentration is equal to Kh. So what is Kh? Kh is the hydrolysis constant. So hydrolysis constant comes out to be equal to product of molar concentration of Ha into product of molar concentration of BOH upon product of molar concentration of Ba. So I can say that hydrolysis constant is defined as the product of the molar concentration of the acid and the product and the molar concentration of the base formed by hydrolysis of the salt to the molar concentration of the unhydrolyzed salt. Is it clear? So I can also write this in another way. Here Ha concentration is the concentration of the free acid formed and BOH is the concentration of the free base formed, and Ba concentration is the concentration of unhydrolyzed salt. So I can write Kh is equal to free acid concentration into free base concentration upon unhydrolyzed salt concentration. So this is the same which we defined at the start of this topic. Next I am coming to the degree of hydrolysis. What is degree of hydrolysis? Degree of hydrolysis is defined as the fraction of number of moles of salt hydrolyzed to the total number of moles of salt. क्या मतलब है डिग्री ऑफ हाइड्रोलिसिस का कि हमारे पास टोटल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स में से कितने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स हाइड्रोलाइज हुए, दैट इज नोन एज डिग्री ऑफ हाइड्रोलिसिस. Is it clear? What is degree of hydrolysis? Degree of hydrolysis is defined as the fraction of number of moles of the salt hydrolyzed to the total number of moles of the salt taken. And degree of hydrolysis is represented by H. And for clarity, I would like to give you an example. For example, if I am having an aqueous solution of aniline hydrochloride and I say that 80% of it is hydrolyzed into aniline and hydrochloric acid, then I would say that degree of hydrolysis would be equal to 0.80%. How? Because initially I have taken some salt, so I can say initial concentration, assuming initial concentration equal to 100%, and out of which 80% is hydrolyzed. So the degree of hydrolysis would come out to be equal to 80 divided by 100 is equal to 0.80%. And I already told you that degree of hydrolysis is represented by H, and H is equal to number of moles of salt hydrolyzed to the total number of moles of the salt. Next, I am coming to the expressions for degree of hydrolysis of different types of salts. Now, I think all of you are already aware that we are having salts of different types. Means how you can define salts? You can define salts. We can define salts as salt of strong acid and strong base, salt of weak acid and weak base, salt of weak acid and strong base, and salt of strong acid and strong base. So these are 4 different types of salts. So we shall study them one by one. So first of all, I am coming to the example of salts of strong acid and strong bases. So example of strong acid and strong base, all of you know that example of strong acid is HCl and strong base is NaOH. So if I form their salt, it will be NaCl. Similarly, KCl, potassium nitrate and sodium sulfate, etc. These are examples of salts of strong acids and strong bases. Now what happens in case of salts of strong acids and strong bases? They on hydrolysis form NaOH and HCl, or I can say they on hydrolysis form strong acid and strong base, and the strong acids and bases formed after hydrolysis are in dissociated form or completely dissociated form. So I can say that salts of strong acids and bases do not undergo hydrolysis. So therefore, for such salts, the expression for hydrolysis constant and degree of hydrolysis is not written. So first of all, I am coming to the expression for degree of hydrolysis of salts of weak acid and strong base, and the example of salt of weak acid and strong base is, you know that weak acid is acetic acid and strong base is NaOH. So their salt would be sodium acetate. So example of salt of weak acid and strong base is sodium acetate, and general hydrolysis reaction for such type of salts can be written as Ba plus water forming BOH plus HA. You can see the reaction in the screenshot. Salt is B positive, A negative. So if it is a salt of weak acid and strong base, then I can write Ba plus water changing into BOH plus HA. Now if it is a salt of weak acid and strong base, then I can say that on hydrolysis we will get weak acid and strong base. So here BOH is a strong base and HA is a weak acid. Now in this reaction, salt Ba upon, I can say that salt Ba upon hydrolysis form BOH, which is a strong base, along with HA, which is a weak acid. So in aqueous solution, I can say that in aqueous solution Ba and BOH remains in completely dissociated form. Why? Because salt will easily dissolve in water, and BOH being a strong base will be completely dissociated. Whereas, so I can say that in aqueous medium both salt and BOH will exist in dissociated form in aqueous medium, whereas HA is a weak acid, so it will not dissociate completely, or I can say that at equilibrium it will remain in undissociated form. So I can write this the above reaction in another way. In this, B positive A negative plus water forming B positive plus OH negative plus HA. Why? Because BOH is a strong base. So I can say that in aqueous medium BOH will exist in dissociated form. That's why I have shown it as B plus OH negative, whereas HA is a weak acid, so it will not exist in the dissociated form. So I have written HA. So if you see in this reaction, B positive and B positive from both the sides will cancel out, and I can write A negative plus water in equilibrium with OH negative plus HA. So what can you point out from this? You can say that A negative is anion and anion is reacting with water. So I can say that I am just hydrolyzing water. I am just hydrolyzing anion by using water. So I can say that this is an example of anionic hydrolysis. Is it clear? So I can say that salt of weak acid and strong base undergoes anionic hydrolysis. Now if we assume that initial concentration of the salt is C moles per liter and H is the degree of hydrolysis, then I can say that you can see on this screenshot I have written A positive, A negative, anion A negative plus water in equilibrium with OH negative plus HA. So if initial concentration of A is small c moles per liter, so at the start of the reaction initial concentration of OH and negative and HA would be 0. Now if the degree of hydrolysis is H, then after some time or at equilibrium, I can say that how many number of moles will be left of salt or A negative anion? They will be 1 minus H. So I can write total concentration at equilibrium of anion left would be equal to C into 1 minus H, and concentration of OH negative and HA would be equal to CH. Why? Because we are getting equal number of acid and base molecules. So for this reaction, hydrolysis constant can be written as KH is equal to OH concentration, molar concentration of OH into molar concentration of HA upon molar concentration of A negative. Why? Because water is usually taken in excess. Now from the screenshot I can write this as, you can see here OH and the negative concentration and HA concentration are represented by CH. So I can write CH into CH, and concentration of A negative is C into 1 minus H, and I can also write this as C square into H square upon C into 1 minus H. From here the C term in the denominator will cancel one C term in the numerator. So I can write KH would be equal to CH square upon 1 minus H. Now if we assume that degree of hydrolysis is small, then I can say that H is quite small as compared to 1. If H is quite small as compared to 1, then 1 minus H would be equal to 1, and I can write KH would be equal to CH square, and H square will be equal to KH upon C, and from here I can write H would be equal to under root KH upon C. So what can I can say from here? I can say that H is inversely proportional to the square root of concentration. So I can say that degree of hydrolysis H of salt of a weak acid and strong base is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. Is it clear? What I am saying, degree of hydrolysis is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. Now I am coming to next expression for degree of hydrolysis for salt of weak acid and strong base. So we know that weak acid salt of weak acid and strong base. Sorry, this is example is somewhat wrong. I have written here, just a minute please, I am correcting it. Our example is salt of weak acid and strong base. In spite of this is salt of, by mistake I have typed it as weak acid. I am taking the example of salt of strong acid and weak base. And example of salt of strong acid and weak base is ammonium chloride. You know that HCl is a strong acid and ammonium hydroxide is a weak base, so its salt would be ammonium chloride. This is the example of salt of strong acid and weak base. Now the general hydrolysis reaction for such a salt can be represented as Ba plus water is changing into or in equilibrium with BOH plus HA. So here BOH is a weak base and HA is a strong acid. Now in this reaction, salt Ba, I can say that salt Ba upon hydrolysis form BOH, which is a weak base, along with HA, which is a strong acid. So in aqueous solution, what will happen? In aqueous solution, Ba and HA remain in completely dissociated form, while BOH will remain in undissociated form. Why? Because BOH is weak base. Hence we can write, you can see in this screenshot that I can write this reaction also as B plus plus A negative plus water is in equilibrium with BOH plus H positive plus A negative. Now why I have written this like this? Because BOH is a weak base, so it will remain in undissociated form. That's why I have written it as BOH. While HA is a strong acid, so I have shown it in dissociated form of H positive and A negative. Now you can see on both sides of this reaction we are having terms A negative, so they will cancel out each other. So I can say that B positive plus water is in equilibrium with BOH plus H negative. Now if we assume that initial concentration is C moles per liter, and then the initial concentration of BOH and H positive will be equal to 0, and if degree of hydrolysis is H, then at equilibrium the concentration of B positive will be equal to C into 1 minus H, and the concentration of BOH will be equal to CH, and that of H positive also equal to CH. So from second reaction you can see in this reaction I have written B positive plus water. So B positive here is cation. So I can say that salt of strong acid and weak base undergo cationic hydrolysis. Is it clear? Why cationic hydrolysis? Because here cation is reacting with water and is forming BOH base and H positive. So in order to write the expression for hydrolysis constant for this reaction, I can write KH would be equal to, or KH equal to BOH concentration upon BOH concentration multiplied by HA concentration upon B positive concentration. Now in this the concentration of BOH is CH and that of HA, or I can say it would be more appropriate to write it as H positive. Why? Because we are in the anionic cationic reaction B plus plus water, I have written it as H positive. So I can write CH into CH upon C into 1 minus H is equal to C square into H square upon C into 1 minus H. So from here one term of C in the numerator will be cancelled out by one C term in the denominator. So I can write KH is equal to CH square upon 1 minus H. Now if degree of hydrolysis H is quite small as compared to 1, then I can write 1 minus H would be equal to 1, because H is very small as compared to 1. So from here K would be equal to, or KH would be equal to CH square, because 1 minus H would be equal to 1. So from here H square would come out to be equal to KH upon C, and H would be equal to under root KH upon C. And so from here I can say that H is inversely proportional to square root of concentration. So I can say that degree of hydrolysis of a salt of strong acid and a weak base is also inversely proportional to the square root of its molar concentration. So next I am coming to the derivation of expression for salts of weak acid and weak base. Now you know example of weak acid is acetic acid and weak base is ammonium hydroxide. So their salt would be ammonium acetate, CH3COONH4. Now the general hydrolysis reaction for such type of salts can be written as Ba plus water is in equilibrium with BOH plus HA. You can see in the screenshot. Now note here that BOH is a weak base and HA is a weak acid. Why? Because they are both of them are both of them are formed by hydrolysis of salt of weak acid and weak base. So upon hydrolysis they will form weak acid and weak base. Now in this BOH and HA both are weak, both are weak base and acid respectively. Thus I can say that in aqueous solution only salt Ba is completely dissociated. So I can write it as B plus A negative plus water is in equilibrium with BOH plus HA. Now here BOH and HA being weak acid and bases, or weak bases and weak acid, so they will remain in undissociated form. That's why I have not written them in ionic form or in like B positive OH negative and H positive A negative. I have written them in intact form. Now assuming the initial concentration of salt equal to C, so concentration of BOH initially would be equal to 0 and that of HA would be equal to 0. Now if the degree of hydrolysis is H, then the concentration at equilibrium of BOH and HA would be represented by CH, and concentration of B positive left would be equal to C into 1 minus H, and that of A would also be equal to C into 1 minus H. Thus by using this I can say that salt of weak acid and weak base undergo both cationic and anionic hydrolysis. Hence the hydrolysis constant for such a reaction can be written as KH is equal to BOH concentration into HA concentration upon B positive molar concentration into A negative concentration. By mistake I have shown here as plus, but it would be A minus concentration. Now the value of concentration of BOH concentration is equal to CH concentration, CH, and HA is also equal to CH. So I can write CH into CH upon C into 1 minus H into C into 1 minus H. So this would become equal to C square into H square upon C square into 1 minus H square. So from here the C square terms in numerator and denominator will cancel out. So I can write KH is equal to H square upon 1 minus H square. Now as we did in previous cases, degree of hydrolysis is, if degree of hydrolysis is small as compared to 1, then I can write 1 minus H would be equal to 1. So from this I can write KH would be equal to H square, KH would be equal to H square, and I can say that from here H comes out to be equal to under root KH. So what is the difference for hydrolysis constant, or degree of hydrolysis for this salt as compared to the previous two? You can see here that there is no concentration term. Hence we can say that the degree of hydrolysis of salt of weak acid and weak base is independent of the concentration. So this was all about the expressions for hydrolysis constant and degree of hydrolysis of salts of different types of acids and bases. Thank you.